Hello everybody, welcome back. Simply Snuff time. I'm at the bottom of Khyber Pass in Whitby. Yes, the Khyber Pass. Now, there is a reason it's called the Khyber Pass, but it's too lengthy to going on here. So if you search it on Google, Khyber Pass at Whitby, you'll get to know why it was named the Khyber Pass. Quite an interesting little story actually, but I'm not here to tell you about the Khyber Pass. I'm here to tell you that I'm going to review a Toke Snuff SP Blue. SP Blue? I think it's SP Blue. It's from Toke, and yeah, I'm going to have a wander down the Khyber Pass. We're heading down to the bandstand. I'll get set up down there. Last time I did a review down there, I got verbally abused by some old dear. So she received a bit of verbal education. Her husband got the ump about it, but who cares? We start on me, they're gonna get I'll give them as good as I get, that's for sure. Anyway, that's where I'm going to shoot, down at the bandstand. Oh, sorry. And yeah, let's get this camera twizzled around and let's show what the Khyber Pass is all about. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting pretty wizzo at this, aren't I? Look, Sherlock's on the Khyber. Look out up on the Abbey. Here's Sherlock's on the Khyber. Yeah, it's a coffee shop. We're a town full of coffee shops and chip shops. It's lovely in the summer here because you can sit here and look out. That's your view. Look out having a coffee. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice. I'm going to take you down the other side of the road. Show you the fisherman's wife. Now, believe it or not, I've never eaten in this fish and chip shop. I don't fancy it. They say they're award-winning fish and chips, but every chip shop in Whitby says they're award-winning. Let's have a wonder. Oh, and they sell ice creams as well. You can sit outside. It's takeaway menu. Here you are. I've extended all this area. Let's have a look. I know you're always interested in prices. Takeaway fish and chips, $9.99. Blimey. Sides, curry sauce, mushy peas or gravy is £1.50. Bottled beer, a Peroni, £4.25. Yes. A glass of white or rosé wine, £5.50. Can you believe it? Right, let's go down here. This is the fisherman's wife. The nice thing about this place is it looks out onto the sea. I'll show you a little shot down the ginnel at the side of it, and you can see this is the view that if you get a window seat anyway, you might be able to just see through the window. But I'll show you down this ginnel down here. It's quite interesting, I think, but you might not think so. You can always switch on to the Snuff review if it gets a bit tedious. So that's the view you get out the window, straight over on the piers. Absolutely fantastic. You don't get the air conditioner, but you get the rest of it. And that's why the fisherman's wife gets popular. These are all let in holiday lets. The old boatman's shelter. It just looks a bit unloved, these places. You know, I'm sure people stay in them, but they don't look like people have gone the extra mile, you know, to make them a bit more homely and a bit more comfortable. And that's what it's all about, really. These are the old public toilets. Now, somebody was going to buy this building and they were going to convert it into a residence, you know, and they put planning permission in, and the architectural drawings looked absolutely fabulous. But nothing's happened with it ever since. However, saying that, they've started to clean it up down here a bit. I'm not sure I'd want a house that I lived in that was an ex-public toilet, but, you know, that's just me. Anyway, public toilet or no public toilet. So we're down at the bandstand, here we are, and I wander over here, and I've got to be careful because, as I say, people do get a bit umpy about videos. Oh, it's a school trip. I won't video the kiddie winks. People will get the ump about that, and we'll get a video done at my favourite little spot in Whitby, at the bandstand. Right, we'll do Toke SP Blue. Bear with me, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, hey up. Seagulls are going bonkers. We could easily get pooped on here. Good job I got my hat on. Man, you wouldn't see it with me grey hair, would you? Right, enough of this nonsense. Let's get a review done. See you in a minute. mates, right, we're back, we're settled, we're at the bandstand. I don't normally do this view looking out onto the East Cliff, up onto the Abbey, but it's a bit of a dull day today. I haven't got any filters on or anything, so there's no sun coming in everywhere, so it might be a little bit dark, but you know, you got to take the weather as it comes, haven't you? That's what I think. So yeah, what am I doing? Right, we're doing this one. This is Artisan, I said toke, didn't I? But well, it is toke, but anyway, it's Artisan Snuff. I think that's because they can charge a bit more for it, I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair, and maybe there's more goes into this particular snuff than the standard run-of-the-mill stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I've got it. I think it's a 10-gram tin. It's lovely, well packed, rim on the bottom again, and yeah, let's get on with it. Yeah, it's a bit blowy, but yeah, you'll be able to see the colour there. It's not as oily and shiny as some of the other toke snuffs. It's a little bit, and I can smell it. I can smell it from here. And you get that blueberry, and it's a little bit of an odd scent out of the tin, to be fair with you. Now, it is a fruit snuff, and I'm not always knocked out with fruit snuffs, but yeah, I've got my snuff hanky. But yeah, you've got to give them a go. I did that toast the other day, and I got a pleasant surprise. And I haven't been taking this, so we need to get at it. I haven't got a snuff paddle, but I've got a Bucky's pen, so we'll use the Bucky's pen to give it a stir round. Let's have a look. It looks a little bit grainy. There's plenty enough moisture in it. It's a fine grind. It's blowing around. You get this fruity. It does smell blueberry, but I know it's blueberry, so I don't know. If I didn't know it was blueberry, I'd definitely know it was fruity. Nice. Let's give it a go. Front and nose. Burner, yeah, a bit of a burn. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think there's any menthol in it. It's supposed to be a bit of bergamot or bergamot. I call it bergamot. I don't know which is the right, but yeah, I call it bergamot. Bergamot, and there's a bit of jasmine in it. I'm led to believe it's got a little bit of a tingle with it. I wouldn't call it a burn. Sits in your nose. I'm getting the blueberry coming through now, and you're getting those other little scents drifting about. What else have we got? It says that it's got a lemon scent to it, but I don't know whether that's the bergamot or not. Predominantly blueberry, predominantly. And those other scents are mashed together a little bit, so it's a bit difficult to pick them out, if you know what I mean. Is that 2 bumps? I've had 2 bumps, haven't I? Yeah, I've had 2 bumps. I quite like this blue hanky. It's quite nice. I don't know what I hope the colouring's all right in this. You know, I get these videos home sometimes after I've viewed them, and you know, it's a bit of a disappointment. You know, I spent a lot of time doing it, and then I get it there, and there's no colour in it. It's dull, and you can't see the detail, and you know, you get a bit of a drip on about it. But what can you do? You got to soldier on, haven't you, mates? You just got to soldier on. Thanks ever so much for your subscribes. I'm so close to 5,000. I keep saying that, but I haven't got there yet. Don't forget about my Simply Whitby YouTube channel. If you're interested in Whitby, I'm starting to post them on there. I'm getting lots of, in fact, I'm getting more views on my Simply Whitby videos than I'm getting on my on these. There's too many Simply Snuff. I'm not actually surprised by that, because it's a big tourist resort here, and lots of people know Whitby and like Whitby and come on holiday to Whitby here, and so yeah. But yeah, it's had a great response so far. So if you can be bothered and you want a bit more information on Whitby and what goes on, have a look over there. 3rd bump, up she comes. I'd describe this as a bit harmless, if you know what I mean. It's harmless. It's nice enough. I'm not sure about that initial. It just smells a bit funky. I don't know. When you first bump it, it just smells a bit odd. I just can't put my finger on what it is really. But and then you get the blueberry. But on the first bump, you get this funky scent with it, which I don't know what's all about. That isn't to say I don't like it, because yeah, it's a nice enough snuff. I'm not a big fruity snuff fan, you know that, but a lot of you guys out there are. And if you like fruit snuffs and you like blueberries and you like a bit of lemon, you like some bergamot and you like a little bit of jasmine, then you might well like this. So it's Artisan, not Toke, it's Artisan, it's SP Blue, it's 10-gram tin, it's a mid-brown in colour, it's okay vitamin N, not a lot to write home about. Fine grind, it hasn't got that oily sheen that you get with some of the Toke snuffs. I don't know whether that's deliberate or not. It's got a finest grind, it's got plenty of moisture in it. You get a little bit of a tingly when you bump it, you get this funky sort of odd smell when you get it up your nose holes, and then you get that blueberry. You can pick up on the lemonade, the citrus. Jasmine, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's in that mix somewhere, and it's contributing to the overall scent of the snuff. Do I like it? Yeah, it's all right. It's okay, but I would say that, wouldn't I? You know, for me, I'll tell you what would improve this. A touch of menthol. But if you like fruit snuffs, I think you like this, mates. Right, that's it. I'm off to get some up for my dinner. I'm off down to Lander's Butchers. I'm not sure what to have tonight. They do a bit of a Chinese stir fry down there. I might get a bit of that, or I might get a pork pie and have some pie and peas. I mean, it's a dilemma, isn't it? But I'll sort myself something out. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a share, all of that type of stuff. Thanks ever much. Most of all, thanks for watching. I'll see you later, guys. You keep well. Chin chin.